Cole, coming back off a road trip where the team won 2 out of 3 games, how did you feel the Moose played throughout that stretch?
Yeah, it was good. It's definitely steps in the right direction for us, especially with the weekend. Obviously, the 2 shutouts were huge for us, and W's most importantly.
Coming off a game in Milwaukee where the team gave up 5 goals in the first 2 periods alone, ended up with 6 against, how important was it to really lock down on defense for the rest of the road trip?
Yeah, it was huge for us, and then Birdie did a great job backstopping us back there, so he helped out a ton. And yeah, defensively being able to sort of tighten things up obviously went a long way for us there.
Looking at those final 2 games, the first contest, a lot of shots against, but not a lot of second opportunities. What was the commitment like around your guys' net to make sure that you were clearing those pucks away?
Yeah, it was huge from everybody. The D did a great job, and then forwards chipping in as well. Just sort of trying to keep everything as far to the outside as possible, making Birdie's life as easy as we can.
You finally broke out of that slump at the beginning of the season. How tough is it to not kind of push almost too hard when you're coming out of a losing string, things like that, trying to basically make it all up in one game? You can't, you just have to chip away, which you guys are doing right now.
Yeah, Pazzi talked about it a bit, just sort of staying confident, doing what you know and knowing that you can get things done, doing it the right way. So I think just everybody sticking to the process and staying confident throughout the whole thing, and it's been working for us recently, so hopefully we can stick with that.
Yeah, definitely working. Winners of 4 of your last 5, coming into a 4-game week at home. It's going to be busy. You got the 2 Texas teams in here. What's going to take for you guys to keep this roll going?
I think just more of the same. We talked about it a little bit earlier here. Just defensively keeping things to the outside, trying to make Birdie's life as easy as we can, and then obviously scoring a couple more now recently than we were early on makes that a bit easier for us also, just some more breathing room. So just bringing more of that.
Looking more at just you specifically rather than the whole team, how's the first full pro season going so far?
Yeah, it's good. A bit different now this month than the first month. The first month was more similar to college games on the weekend, and now sort of games every other day here is definitely different, but the older guys are doing a great job just helping take care of the body and things like that, so it's been fun.
Was it nice to kind of ease into things with a schedule that was pretty familiar?
Yeah, I think so, and then obviously going through the practices, you get a lot of help from the coaches, the older guys, things like that. So I think, yeah, it was interesting early on, but it's definitely a lot of fun playing a lot of games now.
How helpful was it to get in those 3 games last season with the Moose coming into the end of the year?
They were huge. I think I know Johnny got in a couple there at the end too, so that was pretty cool. It just goes a long way knowing sort of you've experienced it before, just sort of knowing what it's going to be like out there a little bit, having a better idea, and then obviously as the season goes on, you get more and more comfortable out there.
Coming out of Union College, what was your experience in the NCAA?
It was awesome. I had a lot of fun at school. We had a couple good years there too. We got to play in the NCAA tournament, and that was a lot of fun, and hopefully more success here.
What do you think the college game does well to prepare guys for pro?
I think defensively it's pretty big, at least in the league I was coming from. Being sound defensively went a long way for you, and if you couldn't take care of that, then it was pretty tricky to get out there. So I think that side of the game definitely helps a long way.
Well, it appears so. You're a mainstay on the Moose penalty kill and in a shutdown role as well. How do you feel that your game's developing that way at the pro level?
Making progress. Definitely making progress. Obviously, we talked about it a little earlier. A bit slower of a start, but getting more and more comfortable, and then just talking with guys, talking with the coaches about things that make life easier, areas to improve, and then just being able to sort of make that happen on the ice.
Got your first goal of the season last Wednesday in Milwaukee. How big was it to get that first one of the campaign?
It was nice. It's definitely nice. It had been a little while. I think it was 10 or so games, so nice to get it out of the way. Really good forecheck by Lou and Petey, and then they gave me a gift out front.